How's your morning going?
Pretty good. I just made some coffee. You want some?
Yeah, sure, thanks. So, I was thinking about something this morning. I saw a post on social media where someone said, English is impossible. I can never learn it. And it made me think about our conversation last week.
Oh, no. Yeah, I know what you mean. I see that all the time. People are always like, English is so hard. But honestly, I don't think it is.
Right. That's why I wanted to talk to you about it. Because you studied English, right? As a second language?
Well, kind of. My mom is American, but my dad is from Mexico. So I grew up speaking Spanish at home with my dad. I learned English slowly, from school, from TV, from just living here.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. So you know both languages really well.
I do, yeah. And that actually helps me understand why people think English is hard, because Spanish is my first language, and then I learned English, so I can compare them?
Okay, so tell me, what do you think? Why do people say English is so hard?
I think I think people focus on the rules that are weird, like the spelling. English spelling is crazy.
That's true. Like through and tough and thought.
Exactly. Point at him. Those words look like they should sound the same, but they don't. And then you have words like read, present tense, and read, past tense, that look the same but sound different.
Oh my God, yes, that's confusing for sure.
And irregular verbs. Go, went, gone. Eat, ate, eaten. People learn the rules like add ed to make past tense, and then they hit these irregular verbs and they're like, why?
That makes sense. But here's the thing. A lot of languages have that too, right?
Exactly, that's my point. Spanish has irregular verbs too. French has them, German has them. Every language has weird stuff.
So what you're saying is English isn't actually harder than other languages. People just notice the hard parts more.
Yeah, I think so. Plus, it's everywhere. Movies, music, the internet. So more people are trying to learn it. And when you have millions of people learning something, you're going to hear a lot of people complaining.
That's fair. But, okay, real question. If English isn't that hard, why do you think some people really struggle with it?
Oh, that's different. I think the struggle is usually not about English being hard, it's about how people are learning it. Like, if you're just memorizing rules and taking tests, it's boring and hard. But if you're watching movies you love, listening to music you like, talking to friends, it's actually fun.
Huh. So you're saying the method matters more than the language difficulty.
Yes, exactly. I learned so much English from watching TV shows with my friends. Like we'd watch Friends, the show, not actual friends, and we'd learn how Americans talk, the jokes, the way they say things. That's real English.
The way you said that was perfect, by the way. You explained that really naturally.
Thank you. But see, that's because I'm not thinking about grammar rules right now. I'm just talking, having a conversation.
Right. So let me think about this. You're saying if you try to learn English by memorizing grammar, it's hard, but if you learn by like living with it and using it, it's easier.
Much easier. I think that's actually the secret, because your brain is designed to learn language through exposure and use, not through rules.
That's interesting. So, you remember when you first started learning English? Intentionally?
Oh God, yes. I was in first grade, and the teacher was explaining the alphabet, and I was so confused because in Spanish the alphabet sounds different. Some letters, they have different names.
Like what?
Like R. In Spanish, we have two R's, a soft one and a rolling one, and the sound is completely different from English R. So when I was learning to read in English, I could not make that sound right.
Did you eventually get it?
Yeah, but it took forever. I was probably in third grade before it felt natural. But you know what? I didn't study it super hard. I just used it every day. I read books, I played with English-speaking kids, I listened to the teacher, and one day I could just do it.
That's amazing. So it was basically like automatic learning?
Yeah, it was. And I think that's what people don't understand. They think learning a language has to be this hard work thing, but children learn languages all the time without studying grammar. We just absorb it.
Okay, what about when you get older? Is it harder as an adult?
It's different. I think it's different, not harder, because as an adult, you actually have advantages. You understand how learning works. You can choose interesting content that you like. You can set goals. Kids they have to absorb whatever is around them.
So an adult who wants to learn English, what would you tell them?
I would tell them, first, don't stress about the hard stuff. Don't focus on irregular verbs or confusing spelling. Start with stuff that makes you happy. What do you like? Music, movies, sports? Find English content about those things.
Like if someone loves football, they should watch football commentators speak English.
Yes, exactly. Because then you're learning English and learning about football. Your brain is engaged. You want to understand what they're saying because you care about the content.
That's smart. Takes a drink. What else?
Speak out loud. Don't just read. Read a sentence, then say it. Or listen and repeat. Your mouth needs to practice the sounds. Your voice needs to feel what the words feel like.
What do you mean by feel like?
You know how some words feel smooth and some feel sharp? Like tree feels smooth. Kick feels sharp and quick. Your mouth learns those feelings and then you can make the sounds more naturally.
Okay, that's actually really cool. You know what's funny? I'm a native English speaker, but I never thought about it that way.
See, that's the thing. Native speakers don't think about how they speak, they just do it. And language learners can do the same thing if they stop trying to be so perfect and just practice.
Is that what you mean by English isn't hard? That it's not hard if you're not thinking about how hard it is?
Kind of, but also I think English is actually easier than people think in a lot of ways. Like, the alphabet is simple, just 26 letters. Spanish has extra letters.
Really?
Yeah, we have ñ in Spanish, and we have combinations like LL and RR. English is just simple letters. You learn 26 and you can read almost anything.
Oh, I didn't know that was easier. What else is easier about English?
Word order. English word order is pretty straightforward. Subject, verb, object. I love coffee. Easy. In Spanish, you have more flexibility, but that means more ways to mess it up.
Huh. Pauses. So English grammar is simpler than Spanish grammar.
In a lot of ways, yes. English doesn't change nouns based on gender. Like in Spanish, a chair is silla, feminine, and a table is mesa, also feminine. But actually, that's just how it is. You memorize it. In English, a chair is a chair, no gender.
That sounds easier.
It is. English verbs also, you don't conjugate them as much. Like in Spanish, every verb changes for every person. Yo como, tú comes, él come. In English, it's just I eat, you eat, he eats. Simple.
Wait, so English is actually grammatically simpler?
In a lot of ways, yes. English has weird spelling and weird irregular verbs, but the basic structure is really simple.
So people are complaining about the hardest part of English, but they're ignoring all the easy parts.
Yes, exactly. They focus on the exceptions. They focus on why does island have a silent S, but they don't think about all the hundreds of words where the spelling makes perfect sense.
That's a good point. Pauses, takes another sip of coffee. So if you were making a list, like the actual hard parts of English and the easy parts, what would you say?
Okay, hard parts. Pronunciation. Some English sounds don't exist in other languages. The th sound. Not every language has that.
True.
Run into or look up. You can't really guess what they mean from the individual words.
Right. Take off means different things depending on context.
Exactly. Homophones, words that sound the same but mean different things. There, there, there. That's confusing for learners.
And the spelling of those words is so different.
Exactly. But here's the thing. Those are specific challenges, not English is hard. They're like specific mountains to climb, and once you climb them, you're done.
What about the easy parts?
Okay, word order is easy. Plurals are easy, just add S most of the time. Articles are pretty consistent. The is the, same word every time. In other languages, articles change.
Articles change?
Yeah, in Spanish, the can be el, la, los, las, depending on the gender and number of the noun. In English, it's always the.
Okay, so English is actually pretty lazy about that stuff.
Yes, English is like, we don't care about all that. Just say the and move on. And that makes it easier.
Okay, I'm actually starting to think English might be one of the easier languages to learn.
I think it is. And part of the reason is because English borrowed so many words from other languages. So if you speak a Romance language, Spanish, French, Italian, there are tons of English words you already kind of know.
Like what?
Like hospital. It's the same in Spanish. President is presidente in Spanish. University? So many words are similar. Your brain already has a connection.
That's a huge advantage.
It is. And people don't think about that. They think, I don't know any English, but actually, they probably know more than they think.
Okay, so final question. If someone's watching this right now and they're feeling scared about learning English, what would you tell them?
I would tell them, English is not as hard as you think. You're probably afraid because you're focusing on the rules and the exceptions. Stop doing that.
What should they do instead?
Find something you love, a TV show, a podcast, a YouTuber, a song, and engage with English through that thing. Don't sit down and say, I'm going to study grammar. Just listen, read, say words out loud. Your brain will learn it.
How long does that take?
It depends on how much exposure you have. If you engage with English every single day, you'll be shocked at how fast you improve. Weeks, months, not years.
Wow.
And here's the most important part. Be patient with yourself. You will make mistakes. Native speakers make mistakes. English is weird, but that doesn't mean you can't learn it. You absolutely can.
That's really encouraging. I think that's a great place to end. Thank you so much for talking about this with me.
Of course. Thanks for letting me ramble about English grammar. That was fun.
So there you have it. English isn't as hard as people think, right?
Not even close.
Thanks for watching. If you like this conversation, please subscribe and leave a comment. Let us know what's the hardest part of English for you.
See you next time.